MND is a condition which is relentlessly progressive, and it's a neurodegenerative condition in which the motor nerves of our body start degenerating. What that results in is weakness and wasting of the muscles. It can result in weakness of the arms, the legs, of speech and swallowing can be affected, and even your muscles in the chest can become weaker and result in breathing difficulties. This MND Centre will actually transform the way care is delivered. It will be a serene environment. It will be a peaceful place where patients can bring their families as well. And we all know that the health of a building can affect the health of the patients, their families and their staff.
The new centre will bring hope and optimism to patients living with MND and their families as well. It'll mean there's a safe haven for patients to go, and it'll have access to proper services, so things like wheelchair access, places to do voice recording, just so it meets the needs of patients with MND and their families.
When I heard about the Rob Burrow MND Centre, it was just like a gift from heaven, because I really felt if only that had been there for Jodie, it had only been there for me. If only that had been there 4 or 5 years ago, it would have made a huge difference to our lives, where we could have gone to one place and not gone there for this, there for that. And I think if we'd have had Rob Burrow, I'd have had the support that was needed earlier, perhaps recognised my potential PTSD, and even though I had support from the hospice, I still felt that understanding of what MND is and how distressing it is.
The difference that centre will make to families like mine, when time is so precious, and you'll save time not having to travel around to lots of different clinics, but get that specialist care under one roof with people who understand what you're going through. For me, I couldn't think of a better cause to fundraise for in my dad's name.
Our first visit to Seacroft was a very, very difficult experience, but we were fortunate enough to be able to pick the phone up. We were fortunate enough that they would come out to the house from time to time. We were very, very fortunate that we could still access the support, the guidance, the advice, but we didn't go back for a long time.
The environment's tired, not very welcoming, not very comforting, not very somewhere that you want to go and spend a lot of time. But sometimes you do spend the time there because you have to have those conversations about equipment, about changes, about future planning, about family, about support. We're all on this experience, we're all on this roller coaster. The centre will make that ride easier. Let's have a centre where we can all enjoy the time that we've got.